Bulaihe Tavwa, we love Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bulaminaka, I'm Linda Form, a student Suva. I love listening to Today FM because they play latest music and they rock.
Hi, my name is Osnate. I'm from Ba. I love listening to Today FM. Today FM rocks.
Bula, I'm a curator from Nandi. We love listening to Today FM. Here in Nandi, it rocks.
Hi, I'm Shania. I'm from Lotoka and I love Today FM and it rocks.
Today's hit music on Today FM.
In the news tonight, trade unionists fronts court for alleged malicious act. SODELPA elects Ro Filipe Tuisawau as new president. And FNPF credits millions into members' accounts.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Amrita Sagar.
National Workers Union General Secretary Felix Anthony appeared in Suva Magistrates Court this afternoon. Anthony was arrested by police at his Lotoka home last night and escorted to Suva today. Pranita Prakash reports Anthony is now charged with one count of committing a malicious act.
Felix Anthony was arrested for an alleged breach of the Public Order Act in regards to a past investigation. The charge relates to alleged false statement by Anthony on 26 April this year to a reporter from the Fiji Times. The statement in question relates to the expiry of the employment contracts of Water Authority of Fiji workers, which the DPP alleges tended to create or foster public anxiety. The DPP's office alleges Anthony knowingly spread false news by way of his comments to the newspaper. Anthony was released on $500 bail and ordered not to re-offend nor to change his residential address. Under the Public Order Act, if convicted, Anthony is liable for a fine not exceeding $5,000 or a term of imprisonment not exceeding 3 years or both. He will reappear in court on 15th August. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
New office bearers have been elected for the Social Democratic Liberal Party, and a lot is riding on the newly elected officials to take the party forward and move away from the bickering and rifts that existed within the party. Eleanor Turangaivu reports.
Rewa Chief and sitting Member of Parliament Ro Filipe Tuisawau was today elected the new SODELPA president after a landslide victory in the party elections this morning.
There were two nominees for that position. One was the Honorable Andre Chile, who had been acting in the position since the receipt of the outgoing president's resignation letter in November of last year.
Former General Secretary Andili Tiongi Mbaravi was elected unopposed as Vice President of the party after fellow nominee William Ngavoka withdrew earlier this afternoon.
I think it's a first for our women members to get up to that position as Vice President and acknowledge the consideration given to be appointed as Vice President of Sudan.
Several grievances by party members were expected to be discussed and debated today. However, these grievances have been withdrawn.
I want to emphasize that those differences are normal in any organization, and these are differences which really are just, I would say, 1% of the activities of the organization. And it is a very insignificant element which we are able to overcome.
The newly elected president is assuring supporters the party is moving on from past differences.
And I'm pleased as the newly elected president to confirm that SODELPA is moving forward from now. And as in the past, we will always be unified.
Meanwhile, Andilitia will continue to act in the General Secretary position until someone is appointed by the party. Eleanor Turangaivu, FBC News.
Former SODELPA President and Paramount Chief of Lakandrove, Ratunainga Malala Balavu, has stated that Sitiveni Rambuka did not carry out the task that was required of him as party leader. Speaking at the opening of the SODELPA annual general meeting, Ratunaingama says he was the one that asked Rambuka to return to politics. Ali Kimbia with the story.
Not mincing his words, Ratunaingama Lalambalavu says Sitiveni Rambuka failed to complete the task laid out for him.
I asked Rambuka to come back and complete something that he failed to do during his leadership. One is that he failed to develop the standard of life for all the chiefs in Fiji.
When asked by FBC News to reply to the comments by Ratunaingama, Rambuka admitted he failed his paramount chief.
I failed him in the last election, we didn't win, but I've sort of committed myself to continuing until I am succeeded by a more successful candidate.
Ratunaingama also spoke strongly about the Vanua of the Kondrove doing their traditional apology to Rotemo Mukepa, as there were claims they spoiled the leadership of Rotemo when she was party leader.
I want to do a traditional apology to her. This is because of our group, because I know we have failed her in spoiling her leadership and the party's reputation.
Ratunaingama says it's time for the party to move forward and at the same time try to maintain the momentum they have gained in the last general election. Ali Kimbia, FBC News.
Our reporter Ali Kimbia joins us live from Savu now. Aliki, what has developed this evening?
Yes, Amrita, we have come to the conclusion of the SODELPA annual general meeting here in the village of Roi in Savu, and with me is the new president for SODELPA, Ro Filipe Tuisawau, who will tell us more on the challenge that lies ahead of him and also on where he wants the party to go in terms of fighting the next election. Ro Filipe.
Thank you. Yes, thank you very much. Firstly, I'd like to thank the Lord and my wife and family, and also the supporters today. We made important decisions today. The focus for me as president is to look at the internal structures, the organization, how best we can reorganize to meet the challenges, especially the 2022 elections, which as we can see is just 2 years away, 2020 and 2021. So the focus is on the preparation on that, and also working closely with our grassroots supporters, particularly the constituencies. That is something I will be focusing on strengthening. And also in Parliament, we would like to refocus our strength there, or addressing issues of concern to the people, including the economy. There's concerns about the cost of living. It's a very big issue with our people, and that's something which needs to be addressed urgently. There are other issues, human rights issues. We see what's happening with the unions, Felix Anthony, and that's an issue we would like to be addressed regarding the governance and also accountability in the nation. I'm happy with the response of the support today, and I will be working on strengthening that throughout the next 2 years as we look forward to the 2022 elections.
That's it from the new leader and the new president, rather, for SODELPA. And also some people are questioning on whether the SODELPA, political party leader, Rambuka, when he will be changed. But then the constitution states that he can only, a new leader will be re-elected next year. Amrita.
Thank you, Aliki, for that information. Now, $346 million will be credited into the accounts of Fiji National Provident Fund members on Sunday. The FNPF board has approved an interest of 6.75% to be shared amongst members based on their account balance. Edwin Nunn reports.
Sunday's payout overshadows all previous interest payments for FNPF members.
This is the highest amount ever credited, and is almost double from what we credited 5 years ago.
Chauchi Koroi adds the interest rates have been stable for the last 10 years despite the competitive investment climate, as the fund continues to find ways to boost returns to member savings.
Regardless of what you may have heard in the media and other forums, let me assure the members that the fund is in a strong financial position. The amount that each member gains will depend entirely on their average balances during the year.
The FNPF will also remain open tomorrow so that employers can make last-minute contributions for employees before the interest rate kicks in on Sunday.
So we were urging all employees to pay by tomorrow. So members who will miss out, obviously will miss out on the interest. So that's why we're urging all the employees to pay today.
Come Monday morning, you can download the FNPF app to your smart device and check your new balance in the palm of your hand. Edwin Nand, FBC News.
Up ahead, FBC Tech Trade Show gains momentum. And labour shortage hinders agricultural development. Details after the break.
Bula, go minuni mereka-reki untuk terletak di forong Nembula FM, namun dua nesep.
Nimbula, ayaw meli, na watitiu may mataniway, ando talita ka na warong Nembula FM.
Untuk kami nabi series wa Nembula FM, namun dua nesep isu. Ini sambol binakan lewi biti, gonga lemon tahun di Lewemba, nganggo emosi balen roko-roko untuk talita ka na warong Nembula FM.
Bula FM,
number 2 NSR. Bula FM, number 2 NSR.
Exciting new technologies are on display at the first ever FBC Tech Trade Show. One of the attractions at the show is definitely the gaming booth set up by Vodafone Fiji. Catherine Krishna was at the show and files this report.
Video game addiction has gripped many, not only young but old as well. And this is one of the major attractions at the FBC Tech Trade Show.
We just wanted to gauge the market of how the gaming community is here, and there is a big community for gamers in Fiji. And Vodafone wants to tap into that market.
Kevin Cheng says he has been playing games for 17 years now and is highly recommending others to enjoy.
FIFA's been a big game that's been going around in all of the gaming competitions. So you don't really get to see like hidden gems like fighting games like this come out in gaming competitions. So it's a good setup that they have too.
Honeywell International, who are working with Oceania Gas Fiji, say they are concerned about people's safety and are selling self-contained breathing apparatus.
Where you'd find SCBA used is the firefighters would use them for putting out house fires. You also got them used in airports for fire rescue. You've also got ships that would use SCBA at sea. Okay, so if there's a fire at sea, okay, they can't rely on the firefighters, so they have to have people that can put out their fire so that ship doesn't go down.
Lisa Vito, a university student, says the show has so much to offer, especially to students.
People can benefit from the labs that are on display because most of the students here are actually, they're facing a lot of difficulties in buying laptops and all that, so it's pretty cheap. They can come down and have a look at it and they can buy it and stuff.
More than 2,000 Fijians attended the show yesterday. With the weekend starting, more Fijians are expected to take advantage of the first ever FBC Tech Trade Show. Catherine Krishna, FBC News.
Fiji Correction Service is currently demolishing the old Suva Correction Centre at Walu Bay in Suva. FBC News visited the prison earlier this week and has seen the work currently underway. It is expected to complete this week. The Suva Correction Centre, formerly known as the Korovov Prison, is the oldest prison in the country, which was built between 1912 and 1913. $200,000 was allocated in the 2019-2020 national budget for the demolition. The Health Ministry will roll out a mass drug administration campaign in the Northern Division from Monday. The program aims to treat and prevent debilitating diseases such as scabies, lymphatic filariasis, and intestinal worms and stop their transmission. Community health workers will be visiting homes, schools and workplaces to distribute the required tablets. The World Health Organization says this is an opportunity for the people in the north to play a part in getting rid of these diseases. A 46-year-old pastor charged with 4 counts of rape and 1 count of sexual assault has made another bail application based on medical grounds. Waisake Tulavu allegedly raped 3 church members aged 22, 29 and 32 in Nasinu last year. Tulavu is charged together with 50-year-old senior church pastor Sekusa Nakutoro. Tulavu's lawyer informed the court that there has been a change in circumstances and hence the reason for second bail application. The defense lawyer said his client is urinating blood. However, no medical certificate was produced in court to support this. The state objected to the bail application and the matter has been adjourned to July 8th. There has been a huge decline of farm labourers due to the rural-urban drift. Speaking at the Plant Doctors Network in Singatoka yesterday, Assistant Minister for Agriculture, Viam Pillay, highlighted this. He has forced the remaining farmers to resort to expensive exercises to cater for the growing demands. Seniani Boyla reports.
Lack of farm laborers has now started to affect agricultural development.
As a consequence, many farmers use a lot of harmful pesticides to be able to keep up with good quality supply.
Pillay says this harmful exercise has affected farmlands.
Sadly, many of the farming lands are now heavily depleted in fertility with years of mining and inadequate effort on proper restoration.
Fiji Crop and Livestock Council Chief Executive Chiun Dauniwalu says they are working with relevant stakeholders to help address the issue.
We found that the farmers who are back in the villages or in our rural communities, they are aged farmers. And the target, what we're trying to do is that we are driving, or we are telling the farmers back in the rural areas that they should see farming as a career.
54.5% of the total population now reside in the urban areas, and it's projected that this will increase by 1.18% next year. Sainia Nimboila, FBC News.
And now it's business time with Rachel.
Thanks, Amrita. Good evening, and coming up after the break. Foreign reserves and liquidity at comfortable levels. And in growing Fiji, Hot Bread Kitchen expands business. Stay with us.
Hi, Bula. I'm Selai from Nandi. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, my name is Sotiama here in Ba. We love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Bula, I'm Miri. I'm from Lotoka and I love Gold FM because they play all my classic hits.
Hi, my name is Fiona from Tavua and I love listening to Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Hi, I'm Ini from Rakiraki. I love Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Gold FM, only the classic hits.
Leading business tonight, the Reserve Bank has maintained the overnight policy rate at 0.5% at its meeting yesterday. Governor Arif Ali says the decision is based on latest available information and the outlook on inflation and foreign reserves. Ali says despite recent weak outcomes in mining and timber, performance in tourism and electricity have been favorable and consistent with the positive growth forecast of 2.7% for 2019. Private sector credit also grew by 8.8% in the year to May 2019. Foreign reserves are at $1,973.6 million as of yesterday. Additionally, commercial banks' liquidity increased to $418.3 million on June 26 from $323.2 million at the end of May. The Prime Minister's International Business Award launch is currently underway in Suva, and we now join Kelly Vidala live. Now, Kelly, I understand the awards is a prestigious event. What more can you tell us about the launch?
Rachel, it's indeed a prestigious occasion because the awards provide Fijian businesses a benchmark performance to build capacity and inspire to innovate, to demonstrate the service excellence as well, support job creation and boost employee morale, as well as showcase business achievements to investors and clients. Rachel.
So, up for grabs, Kels.
Well, there are 12 awards up for grabs, such as the Supreme Awards, Excellence in Innovation, Re-Exporter of the Year, Excellence in E-Commerce, and the Young Entrepreneurship Awards, just to name a few. I understand that a lot of businesses will be showing interest in these awards. They will be applying for it, but we'll just have to wait for 2020 just to see who walks away with what. Rachel.
Thanks, Kelly. And now we join Gary from HFC Bank again with the latest from the Money World.
The US dollar inched up on Thursday as jobless claims came in higher than expected, and traders held on to the hope that the US and China can avoid escalating trade tensions. Investors are waiting for the US President Donald Trump and Chinese President Xi Jinping to meet on the sidelines of the G20 summit on Saturday. Both have agreed to a truce ahead of the meeting. The drawn-out trade dispute has slowed global growth and pushed many central banks towards cutting interest rates to support their economies. Closer to home, the Australian dollar inched its way above 70 cents US for the first time in 2 weeks on the back of a soft US dollar. And that's all from HFC Bank for this week. Vinaka.
Thanks, Gary. On to today's exchange rates as was set this morning. The foreign exchange markets are cautiously awaiting the results of the G20 Economic Summit getting underway in Japan. Once again, the Fiji dollar dropped against the Chinese yuan as well as the US greenback. This is the two critical currencies of the G20 summit, but made some gains against the Aussie and Australian dollar, but it slipped slightly against the Kina, the euro and the yen. Looking at the commodities market, oil prices continued slowly rising at $59 per barrel. Gold remained on the rise at about $16 from yesterday at $1,423 an ounce, and silver closed up as well at $15.32 an ounce. And in Goreng, Fiji, tonight, students of the University of the South Pacific Lavala campus will no longer have to walk to Damodar City to get their pastries from the Hot Bread Kitchen. The company opened its new branch at the campus this morning. Kurai Tandulala reports it is an investment of $400,000.
Due to increased demand, the Hot Bread Kitchen opened this new branch at USP, which will cater for thousands of students.
A lot of our customers come from here, so we're bringing our services to them because if you go to Damodar, in fact, you'll stand in a queue quite a long time there. So this is just to help them out and cut down their queue waiting time.
The opening received a positive feedback from students and staff of the university.
It's more convenient for students. Yeah, especially during daylight, we can go there. And
I'm so excited that a bakery will be in school, and it's more convenient, and students can just go and buy something to eat.
I like it because it's easier to get what you want here rather than you go to Damodar. They have varieties of bread there, but I like this chicken pie. Yeah.
The newly opened branch will operate as a cold store bakery and cafe, offering new food items like pizza, meat roast and few artisan bread products. Kurai Tandulala, FBC News.
And that's a wrap from the Business Desk for this week. Sports is up next with Jamie, and you have the very latest from the Fairbrother Trophy Challenge.
That's right, Rachel. Coming up, Flying Fijians halfback to add firepower to Naita Siri.
My name is Neha and I'm from Kadavi, and Mirchi FM it's hot. हम आंचल है नसोरी से मिर्ची FM बहुत जुलूम.
Hi, हम शरद प्रकाश बात करते हैं ओत्तावा में मिर्ची FM सबकंसन and Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, my name is Prashant. I live in Suba. I love Mirchi FM because Mirchi FM it's hot.
Hi, I'm Shane. I love listening Mirchi FM because it's awesome and it's hot.
Hi, I'm Rachel.
And I'm Shavi. We love listening to Mirchi FM in Lambasa.
Mirchi FM, it's hot.
Two local-based Flying Fijians have signed for overseas clubs in 24 hours. Frank Lomani has signed a 2-year Super Rugby deal with the Melbourne Rebels just the day after Misula Mindolo Koto inked a deal with Edinburgh. Defending champions Naita Siri know the threat Nandi will bring to their Fairbrother Trophy Challenge clash tomorrow. Coach Dr. Elaichia Tuisese Jr. has warned the Naita Siri players to defend their title like their lives depend on it. Faria Begum reports.
Dr. Elaithia Tuisese Jr. says they've sharpened up their basics, noted what they've learned from when the two teams met in the Skipper Cup, and they're ready to apply the pressure.
We play to our strength, and then I think you know where our strength is, and we try to balance up a bit between the forwards and the backs, and try and once we get possession and go back to the basics, and always try to turn possession and pressure into points. That's the main thing we're trying to do.
He also said the power of Flying Fijians halfback Frank Lomani will be essential to the team.
Meanwhile, 23-year-old Lomani knows the danger they face from Nandi tomorrow.
All I can say is that it's easier for us to challenge the trophy, but it's hard to defend. And for us as a team, we're going to try and defend our title, the one we gained last year. And we're just going to keep the bond stronger than we were last year.
Naitha Siri battles Nandi tomorrow at 3 p.m. at Ratu Thukamba Park in Nausori, and you can catch the live coverage of this match on FBC Sports. Faria Begum, FBC Sports.
NRL try-scoring machine Micah Sivo's journey to stardom isn't all that rosy. Sivo says he's gone through trying times and his parents are the reason he wakes up every morning to go out on the field. Aquila Dama caught up with the player while in Sydney, Australia, and filed this report.
Scoring 12 tries in 13 games for the Parramatta Eels this season, former baby flying Fijian centre Micah Sivo says it's time to pay back his parents.
My family and where I started in the village, I just want to pay mom and dad back for what they have done for me in a couple of years when I was bad till before I came here. So yeah, I just want to pay them back. I was at Rugby. I was with the 20s Junior World Cup. We went to France on 2013, and yeah, I didn't know. I just started Rugby League on 2015. That was my first year. So yeah, it's been it's an honor and representing my people and my country and my family.
Fijiana Sevens coach Sayasi fully expects a revamped team for the next HSBC Women's Sevens Series. Fully joined the team midway in the recent season and helped it escape relegation to remain a core team at the World Series. However, he says they will be doing a lot of work in the off-season to bring the team back up to par.
The girls really need to pull up because that's what I inherited when I took over the job. The girls that was in the squad and their condition, and look after the girls. They need to work hard, especially the core skills, and the strength and conditioning will be managed by Ronnie and Nava.
The team's main focus for now is to defend its Pacific Games title next month and win the Oceania Sevens for a place in the Olympics next year. After a disastrous start to the Cadbury Netball Series in New Zealand, the Fiji Pearls are ready to give it their best against the Silver Ferns tonight. They lost their first game to the New Zealand men's team 93-19, and then yesterday dropped their second to the New Zealand All-Stars 99-32. Fiji Table Tennis has prepared to face stiff competition at the Pacific Games in Samoa. With a very young team, manager Narendra Lal remains hopeful of contributing to Team Fiji's medal tally. Niraj Maharaj has more.
Narendra Lal says an uphill battle against the best in the region awaits the young national table tennis contingent in Samoa.
We'll be competing against so many good teams around the Oceania region. So hopefully we'll end up somewhere getting some medals.
The team of 8 have worked hard under an overseas coach and their hopes are high. Our table tennis team boasts the youngest athlete to the games. 13-year-old Jay Chauhan of Yatsen Primary says he's proud of the achievement.
We have prepared really well. Tough training, worth it. I've been training for my whole life, basically.
The team departs next week for the Pacific Games. Niraj Maharaj, FBC Sports.
14-year-old Fijian weightlifter Daniel Shaw aims to improve his personal best at the Pacific Games. Shaw, who is the youngest member of weightlifting Fiji's squad to the Games, is confident of a good outing in Samoa next month. The youngster was introduced to the sport by his parents, weightlifting coaches Della Shaw and Henry Elder. Shaw adds his long-term goal is to win an Olympic medal for Fiji.
At the moment, there's two lifts. It's called clean and jerk and snatch. And at the moment, I'm clean and jerking 65 kg and snatching 50. So my aim in Samoa is to do more, beat my PB.
England reached their second consecutive Women's World Cup semi-final after a superb 3-0 win over Norway. The Lionesses become the first senior England team to reach the last 4 at 3 consecutive major tournaments. India has moved a step closer to the World Cup semi-finals and ended West Indies' slim hope of qualifying with a 125-run thrashing. West Indies, chasing 269 for victory, were dismantled by India with pace bowler Mohammad Shami taking 4 for 16 and Jasprit Bumrah 2 for 9. Despite heavy losses at the Cadbury Netball Series in New Zealand, one standout for the Fiji Pearls has been goalkeeper Episake Kahatoka, with even the commentators commending her form in last night's match against the All-Stars. That's it from sports, but up ahead in the Weird and Wonderful segment, the story of a high school student projected to make $250,000 reselling sneakers. Amrita will have the details after the break.
रहता है, हमारा नाम उमेश कुमार, हम रहता है लेबू और रेडियो फीजी में हरदम सुनता है, बहुत पुराना गाना लगे और बहुत रोज तक सुनता है, बहुत अच्छा लगे हमको।
उमेश चंद्रा और कांता चंद्रा हमारा वाइफ है। हम लोग रेडियो फीजी 2 बहुत सुंदर से सुनता है, बहुत अच्छा प्रोग्राम, नंबर 1 रेडियो।
कुमार स्वामी नायक है, गोंगवा लेबू लटोका, रेडियो फीजी 2 में पुराना गाना लगे, हमें बहुत अच्छा लगे।
कुमार नाकाफी में रहता है, रेडियो फीजी 2 सुनता है।
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन।
Want to improve your health just by taking a selfie? In New Media Today, by simply taking a selfie on your mobile phone, you can get your well-being results in just 30 seconds, according to the designers of a new app. Well, here's Angie with the health of the weather.
Hello there and welcome to the Weather World. Finally, it's the amazing Friday and I'm excited about it, and I know you are as well. The weather is not that favorable, but it's not stopping us from having fun. Also, it's the second day of the FBC Tech Trade Show. I was there today and let me tell you, it's amazing. Well, let's head to the west. Amazing sunny spells with little clouds. Showers will swing by later tonight. Eastwards from Pakaba to Suva, very gloomy with showers participating later in the evening. And up north, more of a dual weather situation. Rain took over after good sunshine. At sea, southeast winds 15 to 20 knots, moderate to rough seas. For the tides, low tide at 9 p.m. with high tide at 3:23 a.m. Sunrise at 6:38. For tomorrow, looks like an umbrella day across the country. Tomorrow's temps, Suva will be the coolest at 26 degrees. And looking further on to Sunday, weather will be cool, so have a wonderful weekend. And that's all from the FBC Weather World. I'm Rita.
Thank you, Angie. In Fiji and Pulse tonight, we asked, do you think Neita Siri can defend the Fairbrother title?
Yes, they can defend that title, and because they are very disciplined team.
Sure, they will. I think a better prepared team. They got experienced players who will be there to take them through. And if you notice them from the past few years till today, they're disciplined.
Whoever the team wins, I have to vote for. Yeah, vie for. Because I cannot make a choice. Yeah, to the bone. You know, Nandi and Neita Siri, to the bone.
Yes. Because of the tough boys in Neita Siri.
Neita Siri will win the game tomorrow because they are a strong team.
It's a home game for Neita Siri, and they've got a lot of supporters with them. I have a feeling that the Neita Siri has got a better chance of winning the game.
I think Neita Siri, because they're a good team.
What length would you go to achieve educational success? In the world of the weird and the wonderful, we tell you about 17-year-old Srijan Sharma, who is trying to pay his college tuition with sneakers. Srijan's shop, Trunks Kicks, is expected to make $250,000 in sales. The high school sneakerhead merged his love for limited edition sneakers and passion for entrepreneurship to kickstart his college savings. Recapping the main stories, trade unionists fronts court for alleged malicious act. Sodelpa elects Ro Felipe Tuisawao as a new president. And FNPF credits millions into members' accounts. For these stories and others, you can tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM to our poll question segment. This week, we're asking, would you consider taking a ferry to escape peak time traffic? Visit our FBC website to answer. The FPC Tech Trade Show has been attracting the public in big numbers. In our shot of the day, Fijian football captain Roy Krishna, national coach Christoph Gamel, and manager Anushil Kumar were also at the show. Remember, you can send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email, fpcnews@fpc.com.fj, or share it with us via our Facebook page, FPC News. You can also follow and tweet us your news tips at FPC News or hashtag FPC News. And that was your FPC News for tonight. From the team and I, stay safe and good night.
Nadango merea maramani waya manatu sawa aweti gitu tunde nandi ya undo marata kana baronga na Radio Fiji 1
yawa asna datili yawa maga monika tondo baronga vale bunar doma ibiti lambasa
Bula nadango aproslan ngarse ngor kraki do televizio na baronga na Radio Fiji 1 na domi